Hello everyone, welcome back to Easily Pleased, and today we're going to review Injustice 2 for the PS4. Now, I was a big fan of NetherRealm going back to 2009 with the very first Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. And in 2011 we had the Mortal Kombat reboot. And this game was very good. I played it quite a lot, enjoyed the fatalities, the x-rays, all those moves and everything. Now, back in 2013, that is when the first Injustice Gods Among Us came out. Now, this game was really good, and I am a huge DC fan. The story takes place on an Earth 2, per se, not the Earth 2 from the Flash TV show, but just in an alternate Earth where Superman has become evil. I won't ruin anything, and if you probably know the story by now, but if you haven't, I highly suggest playing these games and reading the comic books. And then I even bought the Ultimate Edition in 2014 when it came out on PS4. There was not many games to play at the time, so I figured I really liked this game. I actually platinumed it, and it was a very difficult platinum, and one of the longest ones to do, so I figured might as well just buy it on PS4 and play it some more. So now, here we are, 2017, and I have bought the Injustice 2, the Ultimate Edition, which costs $100, but I have Amazon Prime, so I get it for 20% off. And it comes in this nice steelbook case. It comes with all the DLC characters that will come out and 3 premier skins, those of which include Reverse Flash for the Flash, John Stewart Green Lantern for Green Lantern, and Power Girl for Supergirl. The story is amazing. The graphics are off the charts. The visuals are so good. Many of the characters look borderline photorealistic.
Here's the thing, Superman. Batman asked us for help. He didn't draft us, make us sign a loyalty oath, or threaten us with jail.
He won't go far enough. That's why he'll fail.
Stay away from him!
And the storyline completely focuses itself in the alternate Earth about Superman, about Batman, and a new threat has come to Earth. And Batman and the rest of the insurgency have to decide how are they going to handle this threat. Do they need Superman to defeat him? And of course, that threat, if you've probably seen it by now, is Brainiac. So the story itself is really fun to play. Even if you can't play the game, you can watch a very long movie version of it on YouTube, and that itself is worth the price of the game. And there's many sections which allow you to play and choose between 2 characters.
Come on, let's find Grodd and get the hell out of here.
You've overstayed your welcome.
We're happy to check out, but you're coming with us.
Fighting a talking ape wasn't enough. Had to throw in telekinesis.
This wannabe tyrant is mine.
Your bravado is empty, Canary. Like the rest of your kind, you will soon kneel before me.
Kneel before Grodd? That doesn't sound right.
So it offers some bit of replayability for going back and playing as the other character that you didn't pick the first time around. Some characters like Wonder Woman, I kind of did not like their interpretation of. The thing going for her is that she's after Superman's affections.
Cheetah. I long for Amazon blood.
It won't be easily obtained.
They didn't really have anything else interesting for her, which is unfortunate. Superman himself, who is supposedly the bad guy from the first game, you kind of understand his philosophies and a lot of where he's coming from when he talks to Batman or other characters and explains why he's done what he's done. Some characters are definitely in this game just to be like, oh, hey, I'm in this game, don't forget about me. Like, they'll show up for maybe one fight in the story mode, like Swamp Thing or along like Dr. Fate. They're just like, hey, I'm in this, remember. And definitely there's some fan service for very niche groups. Some characters are kind of questionable. You can definitely see that they're paying a lot of attention to what is popular in the DC universe right now, overall in the television and movie universe. Of course, you got Harley and Deadshot from, of course, you can tell they're taking a lot of inspiration from Margot Robbie's look in Suicide Squad. And then Deadshot is there just to replace Deathstroke as a spammer. And some other interesting characters like Firestorm, of course, being represented in Legends of Tomorrow. It's nice seeing some smaller characters have their time to shine. So how is the fighting? The fighting is great. It is way, way more fast-paced than the original Injustice, which felt a little bit slower at times. A lot of the characters you felt had more weight to them, but now in Injustice 2, these characters are fast. The stage transitions are even a little bit quicker, I feel, this time around. I kind of enjoyed in the first game where they took some time. They give you like a moment to take a breath in the middle of all the fighting. But now the new thing they brought into this game is the gear system. Now, when Injustice 2 was first announced, and they announced that they're going to have this gear system and each character is unique, and they showed that trailer with the Bryan Cranston voiceover of like all the characters armoring up and all, I was a little hesitant. I feel like gear is mostly a concept that belongs in like RPGs and MMOs like Destiny, for example, but in this game they implement it very well. In competitiveness, in competitive matches and online, ranked matches, that is, the gear, the effects that it has is always turned off, so you don't have to worry about anything being unbalanced or any of the sort. However, in player matches, that is where gear actually does come into effect. Gear is unlocked through a great multiverse mode, which is basically replacing the Mortal Kombat X's Towers mode, where each Earth has a different thing going on. So like there's an infinite amount of Earths. Earth 1000, something like 74 has like an Emperor Joker. Earth 1002 has like a evil Green Arrow or something along those lines. So each makes it interesting. Each has like a small story that you can complete, which makes each one a little bit more involved and fun. And along with unlocking the various gear and rewards that each offer. Now, gear is also unlocked through the mother box systems, which can be bought with the currency that they provide in the game, the coins. Before, the bronze mother boxes were 1,000 coins. However, now they've changed it in the latest patch to 5,000 coins. Now, this is a little bit unfortunate for those trophy hunters such as me. However, luckily I already got the catcall ability for Catwoman a while ago, so I don't have to worry about buying endless amounts of boxes, so that's good. So going to online is great. It's very responsive. As long as you connect to someone who has a good internet connection, matches are quick, and they play as they should. Of course, there's always that small input lag that is going to be present in online that is not present when you have someone sitting next to you on the same console. But the game is not just fun to play, it's also fun to watch. In that sense, like every match when you start, the two characters have like a unique interaction, which is unique every time. So when you play a match between like Harley and Robin, one time it'll be something, they'll say something to each other, the next time they'll say something the next time they'll say something else to each other, and some of these are really funny.
Hello, lover.
She said threateningly.
I think you need a hug.
I'm growing tomatoes. Any tips?
Choke on them.
No salsa for you.
Yeah, Injustice 2 is a solid fighting game. It's really fun. The story is excellent. The fighting is great. It's fast-paced. Combos feel good. Injustice 2, highly recommend it. It's really fun. Can't stop playing it. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video.